Divine blessings to you, dear soul. As you arrive here in this very moment, know that it is not by chance or coincidence. The universe has gently guided your steps, your thoughts, and even your timing to bring you into this sacred space. You are being wrapped in heavenly light right now, a light so pure and peaceful that it begins calming your spirit the moment you hear these words. The angels stand around you, their energy warm and protective, making sure that nothing heavy, nothing harmful, and nothing draining can touch your heart. There are no accidents in this life. Only divine appointments. Only moments chosen by God to open your eyes, comfort your heart, and awaken your spirit. Today is one of those moments. Your soul is listening, your intuition is awakening, and the message you are about to hear is arriving at the exact time you were destined to receive it. As you breathe in gently, you may feel a subtle shift around you, a quiet awareness, a tingling in your chest, or a soft warmth on your skin. That is Archangel Michael stepping forward. His presence is powerful, strong like the roar of a lion, yet gentle enough to soothe the deepest storms within you. He knows how much you've endured. He knows the hidden battles you never spoke of, the tears you wiped away in silence, and the strength you carried even when your spirit felt tired. Today he comes closer than before. He leans in like a guardian who has waited for the perfect moment to reveal the truth you've been sensing in your heart. There is something you were meant to hear, something that has been kept behind spiritual doors, something you intuitively felt but could never fully understand. The heavens have chosen this moment to reveal it. There is a truth that has been buried under old hurts, under fear, under silence, waiting patiently for you to be ready. You may not realize it yet, but you have been guided here because a veil is being lifted. The universe is opening a passageway for clarity, for revelation, and for emotional release. Something within you is awakening as if your soul recognizes that finally, you are about to receive confirmation of something you've quietly carried deep inside your heart. Archangel Michael wants you to know that you are safe, you are protected, and you are ready. The light around you is strengthening. Your spirit is opening. And what comes next will not break you, it will free you. This message is not just information, it is divine alignment. It is the beginning of a spiritual unfolding that has been waiting for the exact moment you pressed play. And now, the heavens are ready to speak. Somewhere tonight, beneath the same vast sky that stretches above you, something sacred is happening. The night feels still, almost as if the stars themselves are holding their breath. In that quiet moment, someone, your person, is breaking down in a way they never have before. Tears they have held back for months are finally falling, and with every tear, a truth they tried to hide is rising to the surface. This isn't just sadness. This isn't loneliness. This is the kind of emotional collapse that only happens when a soul can no longer carry the weight of love it has buried. And as they sit there, shaking, overwhelmed, unable to pretend anymore, your name trembles on their lips like a confession they can no longer silence. For so long, they tried to act strong. They tried to act like they had moved on, like they were in control, like what happened between you was just another chapter that closed. But the heart does not lie. A soul does not forget what it recognizes as its mirror. And tonight, in front of the very person who raised them, their mother, the facade finally shatters. They couldn't hold it in anymore. The moment she looked into their eyes and gently asked, "Are you thinking about someone? Is your heart hurting?" everything inside them collapsed. It wasn't planned. It wasn't dramatic. It was raw, human, and painfully honest. They said your name. Not with anger. Not with confusion. But with the softness of someone admitting the truth they've been running from. They never stopped loving you. Their mother watches them, stunned, because she has never seen her child cry like this. Not for anyone. Not for anything. She sees the trembling hands. The cracked voice. The way their chest tightens when they try to explain how they lost you. She sees the story they never shared, the long drives filled with laughter, the late-night messages, the unspoken connection, the moments that should have kept you together but somehow slipped away. And as they pour out everything, the love, the regret, the memories, the pain, it becomes clear that this is not a passing emotion. This is not nostalgia. This is a soul in agony because it has been separated from the one it was divinely aligned with. Your name hangs between them like a sacred truth. The walls they built around their heart are gone. And for the first time, their mother understands, you are the one they were always meant to love. Their mother sits there stunned, not because of who you are, but because she has never witnessed her child in a state like this, so open, so broken, so completely vulnerable. She has always known them as someone guarded, someone who keeps their emotions tucked neatly behind calm expressions and polite words. But tonight, she is seeing the truth that even they could no longer hide. She sees the depth of the love they carry for you, a love strong enough to crack open the walls they spent years building. As she watches them tremble while whispering your name, something within her heart shifts. She realizes that this isn't just heartbreak. This is destiny speaking through tears. At first, she doesn't say much. She simply listens, absorbing every word, every shaking breath, every memory they share of you. She listens as they describe how your laughter felt like sunlight, how your presence calmed them, how your absence has felt like a missing limb. And as she listens, her own eyes begin to fill with tears because a mother feels what her child feels. She can sense this isn't infatuation or a temporary ache. This is the kind of soul-deep love that changes the direction of a life. She remembers moments she didn't understand before, the sudden sadness in their eyes, the silent dinners, the restless sleep. It all makes sense now. All that heaviness had a name. And that name was yours. Slowly, gently, she reaches out and holds their hand. She doesn't offer empty comfort or quick solutions. Instead, she lets her presence speak. A mother's touch is powerful, it carries understanding, compassion, and silent acceptance. In that moment, she becomes an unexpected witness to a sacred truth: you are the missing piece her child has been aching for. She realizes that your connection wasn't just emotional, it was spiritual. She sees how deeply her child still loves you, how losing you has carved a wound that time alone hasn't healed. And she knows, without needing any explanations. In the quiet hours of the night, after their confession spills out in front of their mother, the weight of everything they've been holding in begins pressing harder on their chest. They feel a heaviness they can no longer ignore, a mixture of regret, longing, and the haunting awareness that they let something rare slip through their fingers. They keep replaying the past in their mind like an unfinished movie. Your smile. Your voice. The way you used to say their name. The little moments neither of you realized were precious until they became memories. Every detail is carved into them, and now, in the silence of their room, those memories ache like fresh wounds. They scroll through old photos of you, stopping at every picture where your eyes looked particularly happy, wondering how they ever thought they could move on from someone who lit up their world without even trying. But this ache isn't one-sided. The universe has been whispering between the two of you, weaving invisible threads that pull your hearts toward each other even from a distance. Maybe you've noticed it too, those sudden thoughts of them that come without warning, those dreams that feel too real to ignore, those songs that seem to appear at the perfect moment as if heaven itself is selecting the playlist. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that these are not coincidences. These are signs of a connection that refuses to die. A bond that was formed not by chance, but by divine orchestration. When two souls are meant, distance becomes irrelevant. Silence becomes temporary. And even the universe bends to bring them back together. They told their mother that no matter how much they tried to forget you, something always pulled them back emotionally. They admitted they tried dating other people, going to dinners, having conversations, forcing connections that never settled in their heart. Every time someone new touched their hand, it felt wrong because it wasn't you. Every laugh felt hollow because it didn't echo yours. Their mother sees this now, clearly, painfully, truthfully. And for the first time, she starts to believe in the connection too. She realizes your absence didn't create emptiness by accident, your absence revealed how significant your presence truly was. She can feel it when her child speaks your name. She can feel it in the tremble of their voice. And silently, she begins praying not just for her child's healing, but for your return. Because she knows now that this is more than love. It is destiny calling two hearts back into alignment. When their tears finally fall without restraint, something powerful happens, something even they don't fully understand. Those tears are not just sadness, they are a release, a prayer, a spiritual signal that rises straight into the heavens. Archangel Michael steps closer in that moment, because a breaking heart is not a sign of weakness, it is the doorway to awakening. The angels hear their cry. The universe feels their surrender. And instantly, the energy around their life begins to shift. It's as if those tears unlock a divine portal that had been waiting for them to stop pretending, waiting for them to finally admit what their soul has known all along, you. They never stopped loving you. They never stopped needing you. They never stopped believing in you. Their mother watches this awakening with profound realization. She can see it in the way their shoulders shake, in the way they whisper your name through trembling breaths, in the way their eyes look lost without you. And suddenly, the mother who once doubted the idea of soulmates begins to believe. Because she is witnessing something she has never seen before, desperation mixed with devotion, pain mixed with purpose, heartbreak mixed with hope. She sees her child speaking about you not like someone from the past, but like someone who still lives inside their heart. Someone irreplaceable. Someone heaven sent. She begins to understand that this love is not ordinary, it is spiritual. It is written. It is meant. And while they break down in her arms, the universe begins aligning your two paths again. This is why you've been feeling emotional for no reason lately. This is why their name pops into your mind out of nowhere. This is why songs, numbers, dreams, and random memories suddenly hit you with unusual intensity. It's the divine thread between your souls tightening. It's the spiritual bond reactivating. Archangel Michael wants you to know that the night your person cried, a powerful shift occurred. A dormant connection was awakened. A divine force began clearing the obstacles, preparing the reunion, and softening both of your hearts. Their tears were not weakness, they were transformation. Their heartbreak became a prayer. And heaven has already answered it. The morning after their breakdown, your person wakes up with swollen eyes and a quietness in their chest that feels different, lighter, yet determined. Something shifted during the night. All the tears, all the confession, all the vulnerability that spilled out in front of their mother became a turning point. Instead of feeling ashamed or weak, they feel something rising within them, a new strength, a clarity they haven't felt in months. They walk into the kitchen where their mother is already waiting, a cup of tea in her hands and softness in her eyes. There is a silence between them, heavy but comforting. No one needs to say your name, because it is already there, lingering in the air like a whispered prayer neither of them dares to break. Their mother watches them closely. She sees the tiredness on their face, but also the resolve settling into their spirit. She places her hand over theirs and gently says, "If it's real, it will return." But your person is no longer content with just hoping fate will carry them back to you. They realize that love this deep requires courage, action, and honesty. They are done running. They are done suppressing. They are done pretending they don't feel what they feel. And so, the very moment their mother finishes speaking, a decision forms inside them, a decision to try, to reach out, to fight for what their soul has always known is meant. They spend the day thinking about you, checking your social media, studying your photos, rereading your posts like they're decoding messages from the universe. Every picture becomes a clue. Every caption becomes a question: are you happy? Do you still think of me? Are you sensing me the way I'm sensing you? Their mother notices everything, the way they suddenly smile at a memory, the way they go quiet when your name floats into their thoughts, the way they scroll and stop, almost afraid to see something that proves they've waited too long. She gently asks questions about you now, no longer hesitant, no longer doubtful. She wonders what would happen if the two of you spoke again. She imagines the reunion with hope instead of fear. Her support becomes a soft but powerful blessing that changes everything. It is like permission from the universe itself. And you, on your side, begin to feel the shifts too. Random memories surface without warning. You dream of them more vividly. You feel their energy tugging at your heart at the most unexpected moments. That's because their soul is reaching out, calling to yours. Their decision, their awakening, their longing is creating a ripple through the spiritual connection you share. And now, with each passing hour, they are becoming more certain, they want you back, not just in memory, but in their real, everyday life. They are preparing for a step, a message, a moment that will bring them closer to you again. The reunion energy has already begun. Later that day, something inside your person stirs in a way they can no longer ignore. They walk into their room, open a drawer they haven't touched in months, and pull out a small box filled with pieces of you, old photos, folded notes, maybe a gift you once gave them. The moment they open it, a wave of emotion crashes over them. They touch each item gently, like they're holding something sacred. Every memory hits them with the force of truth, they never let you go. They never could. Your energy is still woven into everything they kept hidden away. Their mother quietly enters the room and sees the box open, sees the tears forming again, but this time, she doesn't see despair. She sees awakening. She sees her child finally accepting the love they tried so hard to suppress. Instead of breaking down, they sit with the memories, really sit with them. They read old messages. They hold on to your handwriting. They run their fingers over the edges of photos that have softened with time. And in that moment, something inside them transforms. The pain they carried doesn't crush them anymore, it fuels them. Their tears don't drown them, they cleanse them. They begin writing again, pouring out every thought, every regret, every promise they want to give you into a notebook. Page after page, your name fills the lines. Not in desperation, but in devotion. They write the words they were too scared to say back then. They write the truths they ran from. They write the apology their soul has rehearsed 1,000 times. And they write the hopes of what they want to build with you now, something honest, something stable, something sacred. By evening, their decision is complete. They are done hiding. They are done letting fear dictate the story. They sit with their mother one last time, heart open, soul bare, and say the words they were too afraid to admit aloud, "If I don't try now, I'll regret it forever." And their mother, seeing the strength in their eyes, the love in their voice, and the truth in their tears, finally smiles with peace and tells them, "Then go find them." That blessing becomes the final seal. In that moment, the universe shifts. You may feel it too, a sudden warmth in your chest, a wave of emotion that comes out of nowhere, a sense that something important is moving toward you. Because it is. Right now, they are planning their next step, a message, a call, a visit. They want to show you not the person they were, but the person they've become, someone who chooses love instead of fear, someone who fights instead of runs, someone who refuses to lose you again. The reunion energy is no longer just forming, it is approaching. And soon, very soon, the moment that changes everything will be at your door. Before this message closes, you are being invited into a sacred moment, one that goes beyond words and enters straight into the soul. The angels are here. The atmosphere around you is softening. Heaven is listening. This is not just an ending, this is an activation. As you breathe deeply, allow your heart to open, because what is about to be spoken carries divine weight. This prayer is meant for you, for the tears you never showed, for the longing you still carry, for the reunion your spirit has been calling in. Every word that is whispered now rises like incense into the heavens, and Archangel Michael steps forward with his sword of truth, ready to cut away the fears and blockages that once stood between you and the one your soul recognizes. Heavenly Father, we come before you with open hearts and surrendered spirits. You see every tear, every silent prayer, every heartbeat longing for restoration. We ask for your grace to fall upon every soul listening now. Let your divine presence mend what was broken and illuminate what was lost. Archangel Michael, mighty protector, we call upon your shield of light. Cut away the cords of doubt, fear, and separation. Clear every obstacle, silence every voice of negativity, and guard this sacred bond with the strength of heaven. Where there has been silence, bring communication. Where there has been distance, create pathways for reunion. Holy Spirit, breathe peace into every overwhelmed heart. Heal wounded memories, soften hardened places, and awaken the love that still lives beneath the ashes. Let forgiveness flow. Let clarity rise. Let divine timing unfold effortlessly and beautifully. As this prayer rises, the angels gather around you, wrapping your spirit in warmth, protection, and hope. Feel the peace settling over your chest, the reassurance that you are not forgotten, not abandoned, not alone. Heaven has heard you. Your person's tears have been received as prayer, and the reunion you seek is already moving into form. Synchronicities will increase. Signs will appear. Doors will open. The love meant for you will find you again, stronger, braver, more honest than before. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of divine restoration. As you step into the coming days, trust the whispers of your intuition, trust the signs, trust the warmth in your spirit. Archangel Michael stands guard, blessing your path, protecting your connection, and preparing the moment when your hearts meet again. Your reunion is written. Your blessing is near. And the universe is already moving in your favor. Amen.